Hi, this is Steve K from Kaye Lites. We're here at Kaye Studios today, and we're looking at the newest products from K5600, the Joker 300 that we just looked at here, and the new Slice 150 LED kit. Let's slice open the slice box. Oh, look at this. Nice pristine rolling case for the Slice 150. Before we open this all up, let's just talk about the case itself. I love that they label these like this. And this is a rolling case. So let me put it over here and we'll unpack the contents. We have panels, heavy duty extruded aluminum panels. You see that? Alright. Back plate. So this is our splitter box. This is what allows us to join two 150s together and run it on a 300 ballast, just like that one. We have one here. Now you can purchase a 1200 watt ballast with the Slice, and that will allow you to run multiple fixtures at the same time. Alright, we've got a couple of diffusion panels and a couple of different honeycombs. Leave those in the case for now. And we have two 25-foot head cables, the same as you'd use on the Joker 300 LED or your Joker 800, 400, 200 that you may already have as an HMI. So let's look carefully at the Slice panels. So we can see they're bicolor LED right off the bat. It's a sturdy but sort of razor thin aluminum extruded panel construction, and there's all these like keyways on the back, which I bet little pins and stuff can slide onto if we want to mount things on them, or that mounting plate. There's also extruded channel along the tops and bottoms of these. So let's see, we put the labels so they face in the same direction. I can just slide these two panels together. Way cool. Alright, and then we've got one adjustable sliding lock and one fixed. So I'm going to work with the fixed one first, figure out how this lines up. We can slide it to where we want it to be. And I have a couple of these little safety hooks here, so you could end up suspending this as sort of like a space light. I think it would be cool to just mount the splitter box right on here for now and just do all our hookups. Each panel is 150 watts. We have a 300 watt power supply. So let's see, this bottom panel, just like a regular HMI head cable, the key and keyway. And this is an adjustable handle. Now I'll bring this up to where I want it to be. Tighten that a little bit. My head cable. Get this up on the stand. Say. Alright, so we got the Slice 150 ×2 assembled on the stand. Check out how thin this is. You know? Alright, sturdy. So I guess I'm eager to fire it up and see what we get. So here's our 300 watt ballast. As I said before, there is a 1200 watt ballast to allow you to fire multiple slices and the Joker LED all at the same time off of one power supply. Here we're running two slices off of this one 300 power supply. Simply runs off a household outlet. Power on. So this ballast is, ooh, and here we are, we're screaming already. So we're at 100%, let's get this dimmer and let's dim this down. All right, check this out. So I am controlling just one lamp. I'm going to go over here and now I'm going to control lamp number 2. We also can control the color temperature on each of these fixtures. So on lamp 2, we can have it be a warmer 2900, and then on lamp 1, we could be somewhere close to daylight. So we can play around between the two. One of the things that's really, really cool about these newer edition of LEDs is that they can dim all the way down to very, very small increments. This is 2%. This is 0.2%. Usually you get down to 5% and the LED would just cut out. Another thing that comes with these are these really cool honeycombs. So take the honeycombs and slide them in, and there are magnets of 4 points in each one of these. So when you get really close to the end, it just pops in and it locks with the magnets. Now, you're either going to want to use the honeycombs to direct the light, take it off of extraneous areas that you don't want to be lighting and just light your subject. Or you may want to, instead of using a more focused system, you would want to diffuse. Now, I have worked with some DPs that like to do both. They like to diffuse, and as well, they like to then still focus. And you can do both. So you can see that there's a hot spot, but there's not a lot of spread going everywhere else because we have these egg crates on. Take them off. Well, I'm just going to slide them out to the side, and you can see how much of a broader spread you get without the egg crates. There's not any heat coming off of these things either. You know, your old tungsten chimeras would be belching out a whole bunch of heat. People would be sweating in the offices or tight spaces that you're shooting in. And they're not glaring in the subject's eyes. If I were to be here, you know, I can feel the output, but it's not a squintable situation. All right, so what's amazing here is we have this razor thin panel that you can build and stack these. They come in a variety of sizes. They come in actually a 6-inch by 2 foot and a 1 foot by 2 foot, but they also come in a 1 foot by 4 foot this way, or a 6-inch by 4 foot. Another little thing about the assembly with this extruded aluminum is you can screw this right to a car or a wall or in anything you're willing to put a few holes into. And you can build your own configurations. You could maybe screw this into battens of wood that we're building a set structure and just screw them right into your set or your desk or whatever. So this is just a simple 5/8 baby pin. It's going to allow us to mount one of the fixtures on a C-stand grip head. So, hey, I've never played with this light before, folks. This is the first time I'm having a lot of fun playing with it. So, here we have the light. We have a pin, get a grip head set up the correct way. Here we can have a second light mounted on a C-stand. We can have multiple lights coming off of either one power supply or multiple lights set up in the room off of several power supplies. So you have a really versatile light that I just think that has so many options, especially today where we need to travel lightweight, less crew. To be able to have two super bright panels in one tiny little box and one little power supply to run it. It's just going to make your sets and your shoots go along faster and a lot easier. You've got the ability to change color temperature without changing light bulbs like you would in the older fluorescent fixtures. You've got an intense amount of output. There's a lot more I could go with, and I've probably gone over some stuff too many times with you already. So what I'd suggest is I'll continue to play with this, and you give us a call at Kaye Lites, 781-932-0005. Watch for more videos on our YouTube channel. And again, my name's Stephen Kaye. Thank you very much for taking the time to come up to Kaye Lites and Kaye Studios and look at the new slice from K56, as well as check out the video we did for the Joker 300 LED. I think you're going to find it amazing as well. Thanks again.